Friends, today I'm going to give my review of the recently released movie on Amazon Prime, Shakuntala Devi. This movie is based on the life and times of a small girl from Bangalore who rises to worldwide fame and dubbed as a human supercomputer. At an early age, through her exceptional skills, mathematical skills, she becomes the sole bread earner from her family. But eventually, the financial difficulty leads to the death of one of her sister, and this forms an acrimonious relationship with Shakuntala Devi, her parents and mother specifically. She leaves, she still performs and becomes a bread earner, but as she grows older, she leaves India for England, and there in England she finds a fame and fortune. This movie is on one part is about the sheer brilliance of Shakuntala Devi, and on the other hand is about how this brilliance eclipses and affects all her personal relationships. She marries a bureaucrat, Paritosh Banerjee, and they both have a daughter, Anupama. In one of the dialogue in the movie, she says, "I am not a tree who's rooted to one place." And her husband, giving credit to the husband Paritosh, he lets her sail and provides winds beneath her wings, and she travels across the world and she dazzles everyone on the stage, from the stage. But again, Paritosh takes care of their daughter, staying in Calcutta. But this she doesn't quite agree to. That is Shakuntala Devi, and she whiks away her daughter from city to city to city, tour to tour, and this eventually leads again, like she said, an acrimonious relationship with her mother, Shakuntala Devi. Anupama shares a not so comfortable relationship with her mother, Shakuntala. So this movie is about one end, the brilliance of Shakuntala Devi, and on the other hand, the mother-daughter relationships. This movie is brilliant. Jishu Sen Gupta plays the husband, the bureaucrat husband, Paritosh Banerjee, Sanya Malhotra as Anupama, the daughter of Shakuntala Devi, Amit Saab as the husband and the love interest of Anupama. They all play their part well. But this movie the focus is Shakuntala Devi. She's a mathematician, she's an astrologer, she travels across the world, she's an astrologer, she travels across the world, she's a politician. She fights a Lok Sabha election against none other than Indira Gandhi in 1980, which she eventually loses. She's a gay right champion, and she writes a book way back in the 60s, 70s about homosexuality and LGBT community, and how advocating their case much before there was talks about 377 and LGBT rights. So she's way beyond her times. But again, this movie belongs to Shakuntala Devi, belongs to Vidya Balan. She's brilliant with her presence. She's sassy. She's confident, and what takes away is the full-throated laugh which Vidya Balan gives to this character. She owns this character. The screenplay could have been tighter. The hair and the costume could have had finesse. Editing could have been better. So you enjoy the movie while she's talking about Shakuntala Devi's and mathematics, but an interpersonal relationship is where the movie tips. So what I think this movie actually needs the 13-part Amazon full series where they capture the brilliance of Shakuntala Devi. In one of the dialogues, Shakuntala Devi tells her daughter Anupama, "जब amazing हो सकते हैं तो normal क्यों?" Unfortunately, this movie remains normal where it could have been amazing. It is directed by Anu Menon. This movie also travels back and forth in time. So there are parts happening in maybe in Shakuntala's life, and then part happening in Anupama's life, and traveling between different time zones. So while I'm watching this movie with my son is thoroughly confused. He cannot place where. So this leaves a little confused. This movie sometimes feel like a highlight of the life of Shakuntala Devi. I've given you my review of this movie. I have my reservations, but who am I? You make your own choices, I make my own. We decide for ourselves, so this is my view. If you agree with it, please like and share this video. My videos would keep coming. I would love to have your feedback. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. Stay healthy.